One, two shots before I meet ya. Can't be sober when I meet ya.
Thank you. That's right. All right. Okay, so I didn't mention. Oh, you got your cowboy boots on.
Yeah, that's for the tour.
We forgot you're from Tennessee.
Yeah.
I didn't mention you were the vice president. You were the vice president of the United States.
Yep.
Okay, great. I took that out of the intro. I thought they knew it. Anyway, so I want to ask about this movie because back in 2003, James Hansen said we are approaching a tipping point.
Yeah.
If we don't do something in 10 years, it's too late. Well, it's past 10 years. Your first movie came out in 2006, similar kind of predictions. Are we kidding ourselves about the tipping point? Are we moving the tipping point?
Some tipping points have unfortunately been passed. I'll give you an example. A very large part of the West Antarctic ice sheet just 2 years ago, they said, okay, that's crossed the tipping point. It is now going to be gone no matter what we do. And that actually hit me pretty hard when that news came out because it does mean that there's going to be considerable sea level rise no matter what we do. But we still have the ability to control the pace of that disappearance and sea level rise, and we still have the ability to stop other ice sheets behind it from crossing. Now, there's some other tipping points that are kind of uncertain. We're taking huge, dangerous risks now that we should not be taking.
So when the sea levels rise, obviously we could lose, like Venice. We could lose Florida.
There are a lot of coastal cities that are going to face a real danger. And I went to Miami in the making of this movie. I saw fish from the ocean swimming in the streets just because it was high tide. And by the way, this week they had more than 6 inches of rain in 2 hours, and it flooded again for a different reason connected to the climate crisis. Norfolk, Virginia, the largest naval base in the world, is going to have to be moved because of sea level rise. Galveston, you can go down the list, but the big danger is for poor people in places like Bangladesh and Calcutta and Mumbai.
Right. Finally, you know, I think we're totally on the same page here that we have to talk to younger people who think somehow that someone's going to come up with a great invention that's going to solve climate change. You know, I did a long thing here one night about Mars. Mars is not the backup plan. No one wants to live on Mars. And I got a lot of pushback from millennials saying, yo, you're anti-science. I'm not anti-science because I don't want to live on a planet with no air. We got to make it here. There's no backup plan, right?
Yeah, that's one of the points I make in this movie. I'm all for exploring Mars. That's an exciting prospect. But like you, I'm against the illusion that we've got a backup planet and we're going to move to some. We couldn't even evacuate New Orleans when Hurricane Katrina hit.
All right.